Hey, what's up, everybody? Give it my instant reaction to the firing of David Blatt, the former coach of the first place Cleveland Cavaliers. That's in the Eastern Conference, not the entire NBA, so don't confuse that or misconstrue that. And initially, I was like, man, I'm kind of shocked, but at the same time, I'm not shocked because I knew on the Christmas Day game against the Golden State Warriors, the defending champions, Golden State Warriors, when they got banged in Cleveland by over 30 points, you sit there and you're like, man, David Blatt, this might be your last couple of months in that chair. And I kind of want to say maybe he got a raw deal, but at the same time, maybe he didn't, because I remember when he first got hired and the Cleveland Cavaliers, they sucked. It was only Kyrie Irving, and maybe a Tristan Thompson. And I thought, okay, this dude, he might have a chance to grow and develop with Kyrie Irving. They can, over 3 or 4 years, become a contender. Then all of a sudden, LeBron James comes and he brings all this expectation. He brings Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert throughout the year. And then all the expectations said, you know what? The heck with 2 and 3 years from now, we're trying to win tonight. We're trying to contend every single year. And at that moment, I'm like, he just kind of reminds me of the situation that Eric Spoelstra was in when the Big Three first got together in Miami. And one clear distinction between the two coaches, they were both young and didn't have any experience really, is that Eric Spoelstra was handpicked by Pat Riley. So D-Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron James, they can't really go against a guy who was a Hall of Fame coach and say, he's the next guy. So I guess they were more apt to listen to Eric Spoelstra. Now, let's switch over to David Blatt. This guy basically had all his career numbers are overseas. And he's apparently over there, he was really good. Here, not so much. And I just think the expectations, maybe real or unreal, kind of crushed him because everyone expected him to be this marvelous coach now. And he has really no clout within that organization except for the GM giving him the job, as opposed to Pat Riley, who gave Eric Spoelstra the job. So I kind of feel he got kind of a raw deal in that sense. But at the same time, you have all these great players on your team. It's the head coach's job. Now, I'm not saying it's all his fault, but it's a head coach's job to at least get this team to play right. Your offensive sets have to be better than what they are. And that was one thing that was glaring against the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors they seem like a well-oiled machine. They're getting backdoor passes. Ball movement is great. And you mean to tell me you got LeBron James, you got Kyrie Irving. You had a better team than you went to the finals with because they're healthy now. And you get banged by over 30 points in your home. And the offensive sets were just horrific. It was basically one-on-one players trying to beat the Golden State Warriors. And you can't beat the Golden State Warriors with one-on-one play. Ball movement was terrible. Offensive sets in general were terrible. They could barely run a pick and roll. So from that point of view, it was blatantly obvious that David Blatt's not ready for the NBA level right now, at least as a head coach. Hopefully he can get another job as an assistant or something like that, so he can get used to the game and just take out a kind of a back seat and see an established coach and see what they do in the day-to-day operations. And also, if your players don't listen to you, because we've seen all the highlights on Sports Center or whatever media outlet you prefer, where LeBron James is taking himself out the game, or he's not taking himself out the game, and when he does go during timeouts, he doesn't talk to the head coach. He talks to Tyronn Lue, who's now the head coach. Good job, Ty. Congratulations. So you have that, and a coach has got to command respect, and I don't think the players respected him, which kind of leads me to wonder, because a lot of it's been centered on LeBron James. I'm wondering, this may be naive to me, because some people have been saying that LeBron James asked for this dude to be fired, or he said, hey, get this dude out of here. And I'm thinking it may be naive. It may be naive, but I'm wondering, does LeBron James have that much juice where he can sit there and go to the front office and say, dude, he sucks. Get him out of here. He's fired. Like, I'm just wondering, does he have that kind of juice to fire the head coach? Maybe I'm naive, and maybe I'm just thinking this irrationally because LeBron James clearly has a lot of clout, but I'm just wondering, does he have that much? I don't know. I'm always curious about that. But anyway, as far as the move, it's probably a smart move. Better to get it done now than later. Hopefully Tyronn Lue can get this team to be competitive against the upper echelon teams and not just the sorry teams in the Eastern Conference. So hopefully that works out. But I think long term and short term, this was a great move for the Cleveland Cavaliers. David Blatt wasn't ready for Showtime yet, or the prime time, if you will. So we'll see how this plays out, if the Cavaliers even get to the finals. But hopefully they do, and hopefully this move plays huge dividends for Tyronn Lue and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think David Blatt got a raw deal? Do you think he was not ready and they should have fired him last year after they lost in the finals? Or do you think maybe they should have given David Blatt some more time and say, hey, give him time to develop as a head coach? Tell me what you guys think. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Let It Rip Sports Show. Thanks again for watching. I'm out.